You guys are watching Fight Feed, and today we're going to be going through all of the fight picks from each creator in our pick tracker who actually got picks in for this week. Today is Saturday, August 2nd. I'm getting this video out right before the fight card starts. I know that this fight card is not a super anticipated one, but shout out to every creator who's able to get their picks in. Lucas Tracy got in by the skin of his teeth with his post today. And then on the bottom here, I'm showing a few creators who did not get their picks in. So what you're going to notice about these creators is in the pick tracker, they will have a less amount of total fights because they didn't do picks for this card. I think that will have a bigger impact currently as we go through this with less fights. But as I've mentioned before, guys, I am doing this pick tracker through the end of the year. I think as we get, accumulate more and more fights, probably up to like the, 50 to, or no, not even 50, but as we get to like 100 fights, I think that difference in total fights will just be marginal at that point, which is fine. For now, though, it's going to kind of throw things off. But regardless, guys, let's go ahead and dive in to those who did get their picks in. I will start off with myself, and we'll go through each of the other creators. So, for this fight card, the dogs were barking again. I had a few, I think, lesser picked folks for this card, but going through it, Fight Feed, I've got Rodriguez, Estevam, Bashi, Klein, Gore, Nakamura, Vallejos, Magny, Cornole, Ribovics, Duncan, and Tatsuro Taira. Now, the couple that were, iffy ones, based on what everyone else is picking and the odds, were Klein, Gore, and Duncan in this case. Now, what ended up helping me in this case is Gore missed weight by several pounds, so maybe he will go in there with an advantage. But we've seen it happen both ways, guys. Sometimes the weight bully or the person who missed weight ends up having a shit performance and losing, or they go out like a marauder and clearly win because of not going down those several extra pounds. Next creator, MMA Experts, they've picked Souza Estevam. Estevam also missed weight, guys, which shout out to Hey Jive Picks. He actually said there's no way that Estevam makes weight for this fight, which was hilarious, and he was right. He missed by several pounds as well. Austin Bashi, Pulyaev, Vieira, Nakamura, Vallejos, Zaleski, Cornole, Ribovics, Rebecki, Rambetsky, or however you say it, and Taira. Just a heads up, guys, the rest of the creators picked Rambetsky and Taira. So just keep that in mind. Hey Jive Picks. We actually had some similar picks this week. Rodriguez, Estevam, Bashi, Pulyaev, Gore, Fletcher, Vallejos, Magny, Cornole, Ribovics, Rambetsky, and Taira. MMA Fortune Teller. Souza, Estevam, Bashi, Pulyaev, Vieira, Fletcher, Vallejos, Magny, Cornole, Ribovics, Rambetsky, and Taira. Jake Gerber, Souza, Estevam, Bashi, Pulyaev, Nakamura, Vallejos, Magny, Cornole. Shout out to Jake. He had a funny joke. TP for my bunghole. It was one of my favorite Eminem lyrics. Ribovics, Rambetsky, and Taira. MMA Guru. Shout out to Guru, guys. I mean, this dude's the biggest creator in the space, and this man never misses a beat. So I love the grind from him. It's inspiring, and I'm being dead serious. Guru had Souza, Estevam, Bashi, Pulyaev, Vieira, Fletcher, Vallejos, Zaleski, Rosa. He's the only one to pick Rosa, so we'll see how that goes. Ribovics, Rambetsky, and Taira. Finally, Lucas Tracy MMA came in by the skin of his teeth. Shout out to Lucas. He also got his picks in. Dude is just like an overachiever. He just gets his picks in last minute, but then gets next week's picks in. So he's already ahead of the game. So shout out to Lucas. By the way, guys, if Lucas ends up doing well, I'm going to be pissed off because if you guys watch his stream, I caught it right before I was about to film this and just watched who he picked. He was picking people off of how they looked. So if he ends up winning, I'll be fucking mad because I do a lot of work for my picks. Anyways, Lucas had Rodriguez, Estevan, Bashi, Klein, Vieira, Fletcher, Vallejos, Zaleski, Cornole, Brenner, the only one to pick Brenner, Raumbetsky, and Taira. So there you guys have it. That is the UFC Pick Tracker Preview for our fight night happening today, which is August 2nd. I am going to get a recap video up hopefully today as well once this card has wrapped up. Although, I don't know. I haven't been doing, guys, I know a lot of you tune into the previews and stuff. I would really, really appreciate if you guys could be so kind and just tune into some of the other content, like my recaps for the events. I know some of these folks that are on here already have a big channel, and I, just as you guys are fans, I'm a fan myself, so I'll tune into their recaps. Yeah, a lot of my recaps have not been doing too hot, and I bet it's just because the space is super competitive. But I hope that you guys will include me in your roto. If you guys could just throw my shit on in the background while you're doing dishes or whatever you might be doing. And I only say that because that's kind of what I do with these other people. I love to listen to what their takes are, hear them out, and I'll be doing shit around the house and listening. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoy, and subscribe to FITEFEED. Hit that notification bell so you can be in tune with all the new content that I'm posting. Once again, I thank you guys so much for your support and engagement, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.